So this girl, I was living with my ex, and this girl boyfriend at the time found our little tape that we had made. I can explain though, cause I know it's not my fault. Let me explain what happened. Before you ask, yes, that's her foot on my chest. Jesus turned water into wine. I turned woman into pretzel. So I decided to move in with my old ex and her new boyfriend. I had a situation with some of my roommates in the past, so I didn't have a place to stay at the time. Rent was cheap, and it was close to my job, so I started staying with them. We were all on good terms, and I knew she was in love with her new dude, so it ain't seem like a big deal. It seemed like she was just trying to help, you know? So I didn't think anything would happen. And that's when I learned to never be optimistic about anything in life ever again. So one day, her man at work, and Crystal walked in, and she started giving me a speech about how we ain't never had sex before. I was like, well, yeah, I was kind of a jit when we dated, and you were a lot older, so it wasn't something that really crossed my mind. And she was like, yeah, well, I feel like you owe me since you ended up smashing my mama.
Hey, don't judge me, alright? Mama had a wagon.
I said, okay. Well, you cheated on me with your stepdad, so I'm pretty sure we're even. And on top of that, you have a man. She's like, we're not even together. He cheated, so we been broken up. I'm like, good. You finally got a taste of your own medicine. So she drops it, goes to the kitchen, and starts cooking. She brings me a plate. I say thank you, and then she says, so I really can't gargle your nuts? Bro, she pulls my shorts down. She had me on the couch like, we in her room now, bro. She want me to record it. I'm like, bet. I'm folding her into a pretzel. Y'all know the move. I'm a couple strokes in, and then I think I hear the door open. But it ended up being nothing. So her man come home later. She jump in this dude's arms, start kissing all over. How is work, baby? This man gonna come dap me up. I'm like, I can't even look this man in the eyes. He like, how was your day, bro? Bro, my day was magnificent. Bro, dude ended up being cool. We ended up hooping together, bro. We ended up balling on some dudes like we Shaq and Kobe. I'm like, bro actually a cool dude. Now I felt even worse about the situation. So we run about 5 games, and we sit down and take a break. Some dudes on the other side of the court, they all huddled up around the dude's phone like they watching something. But they keep looking at me, and then look back in the phone, and then looking back at me. Obviously, I had to crop it because it's TikTok, but they run over to me with the phone, and they laughing, dapping me up. I'm like, yo, what's going on? They like, bro, this you? Man, bro, Kirsten upload the sex tape, bro. I'm like, that's not me, bro. That's not me. What I do is gonna point to my chest and say, but y'all got the same Spider-Man tattoo, bro. Like, you snitching, mother. We're gonna call the boyfriend Drax, by the way. But Drax look at me. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, man, that's old. And he don't say nothing. We just end up playing another game. But in this game, I was on the opposite team. Quietest game of basketball I ever played in my life. I could tell he was just comprehending everything that happened, everything he just witnessed. I'm like, man, forget it. I just got to tell him what happened. The game finished. Everyone stops hooping, starts dapping each other up, talking about good game, good game. I get to Drax, and this basically happened. Bruh, they grabbed him and started holding him back. He yelling, trying to get loose. I use it as my chance to escape. I run back to the house. So tell me how I beat him to the house, right? I crash through the door, yelling for Crystal, about to cuss her out. I kick open her room door. This girl in here, titties out, booty naked, with another dude. Dog, what are you doing? She's like, oh my God. I'm like, bro, you stupid. Your man has seen the tape. He's on his way here. She's like, what? How? I'm like, what do you mean how? The internet is free. The dude, she was like, you ain't telling me you had a man. I'm like, yeah. She has a tendency to consistently fail to mention that. Bro, tell me how I look out the window and this man Drax sprinting up the steps. Me and this fool dive under the bed, bro, and this man trying to have a full-blown conversation with me. He talking about some, bro, what if we jump him? I'm like, I got a better idea, yeah? Let's go get tested, yeah? Drax come in, start yelling, throwing stuff. I'm whispering to dude, I'm like, it's fine. He'll never find us. Tell me how under Crystal bed is like the first place this dude check. He see dude and drag him from underneath the bed and start whooping his ass. And see, I was gonna help, but I seen Drax with the gun on his hip, so I just had to like, can't do that one. I had to let buddy take that L. He ain't snitch. He ain't snitch on me. He tell him that I was under there too, so, I mean, he a real one for sure. I see why Crystal like him. I waited till they all left and packed my stuff, and I immediately started going to live with my homeboy Darnell. In conclusion, Crystal ended up pregnant by that side dude who got beat up, and they a family now. I ain't talked to her since. And I'm scared of Drax, so I don't really go hoop by UCF no more.